Uh, Hello again this week. Today, hope I draw about the show today. Today's the new Sky Striker Spyral. This deck done alright in the YCS I saw. It's got the top 32, which is good. So let's start with not the Spyral bit first. So we got two Ash Blossom, Dry Ash Brent, and you stop everything to negate stuff just to get you through some boards. This deck likes going second and first, which is a good sign. So it makes it easier for people to play. It makes it harder for people to go against, because some builds are good going first. My build's more for going towards second, but it's okay. Going first too. You gotta build your deck optimal to go first and second with this deck, yeah. So you play two Ash Runs just to stop the search and just to get through, just to stop the search, just to stop them setting up, just to make sure they're always not there. Yeah. Then we play two Ghost Ogre just to get rid of just to get rid of real spells, just to get rid of, to make things fizzle and stuff like that. Just it's not the greatest hand trap. I would play other ones, but it's fine. Then you play one Black Wind Steam the Cloak. It's just to get you more tokens, just to summon other monsters, yeah. Just to make other links. It's another link monster with some more tokens, especially some stuff out, make another link, yeah. That's what it's for. Then you play Blackwind set for the link, just the lead, just to summon more links, just to get more out, just to help you in those situations, just to get you more links, yeah. If lead, you express something from the hat deck, which is fine. Most of the time you express something this card from the deck and then make a board with it, yeah. But half the time what happened is you will make a board, but then you will make sure you have the Ibley gone. Yep. So Ibley will never stay on the field. Now you play one drone just to see what's the top card of the opponent's deck, just to make sure it's always you know what's the top. You don't use second for very often with this deck. You use it's a one-off, it's limited, but it's fine. It's fine when you put three top of the opponent's deck. It's fine. Quick fix. Broken. It's cost not once at a time. You can keep getting it back and forth, keep discarding just to get more monsters on the field, yep. Just keep getting the same one, keep getting more monsters. It's not once per round, which is excellent. It's yep. One Spyral Gear Last Sword. This is just another name or another one that could be equipped from your deck, yep, which is good. Equip and add to you. It can be equipped to Sleeper, that sort of thing. It's not the best card, but you're gonna need one off just in case, yeah. One master plan just to help you make boards, just to help in those small situations you need to be prepared for, to help you out. Yep. Then we play one Sleeper. You search this, yep, and vanish 3. Yep. This sometimes is your boss monster, is your win condition against some decks. And it's really hard for opponents out, because you can destroy 2 back rows, destroy other cards on the field, yep, which is really good. And play 3 Ancient just because you can just reveal the top card deck. Then at least if you're there, you know what you're up against. Yeah, if you don't call it correct, it's fine, because it means you know what you're up against now. Yeah, which is really good. And you choose about try if you get some, which is 5. So most of the time this will get revealed, then you get another card on the field, which is good. Then you play one Spyral Tough. It's just another name to be a Spyral Super Agent and pop any card on the field, which is good. Lets you get to top deck, and then this one also lets you know what deck you're up against. This one's good. This one's more for going second, but this one's fine. Yep. And that's all the names of Spyrals. And then the spells and trap. And then that's all the monsters. 18 monsters, the same amount of spells. One Spyral Result just to get the field spell, just to search. Yep. Just get the search. And you can put it back in your deck and get another search, which is cool. It makes things untargetable and destroyed, but you must try and have monsters in your graveyard. Yep. Once 3 ones to get the stuff back, just to make more links, just to get opponents' monsters to do more stuff, to help you out in those situations. Dark Hole, just to get rid balls, just to make you go second, that sort of thing. Terraform, just consistently, you can always see your seal spell, which is fine. Most of the time you won't need a second top on, you need it for discard father. Guys, Cyclone, just hit back row, just get rid of stuff. We do a lot of popping back row, so behavioral back row decks don't come against me very well. Then Spyral Spells, we play one Spyral Mission Assault. This just press summon from your hand. You don't use to draw effect very often, which is a fortune, because it's nice to have a draw, but that does come up. Yep. And you play one Spyral Big Red just to get the monster back from the ground. Destroy Battle does not come out because it's mainly going to be special summon, then go away again, which is fine. Yep. And then Sky Striker, Star Brigade, and Star Brigade. It's just so when you can search a Skydraker card from your deck to your hand, you have 3, you go draw. It comes in quite often. The searching effect is good, the draw is excellent. It gives you always the power to help you out in those situations to make your deck much quicker, much better to sort on your hand. And sometimes it's much better to have this than other cards in your hand to help you out. So 3 of that. 2 Hornet Drone, just some more tokens, just to give you another name. Yeah, make sure you have no monsters on the field, and 1500 it does come up, but you can't tribute the monster, which is fine. You never tribute in this deck anyway, which is cool, which is good. Yep. And 1 Hornet, 1 when anchor, just to annoy your opponent, just to take their monsters, or just to take the monsters, or stop their attack, negates effects, that sort of thing, which is good. Which is good for deck. 4 Spyral, good just to bump spells and traps to the grave, just to sort out those situations, just to make sure your spells are always in your grave. Yep, which is good. Yep, once then permanents, effects and permanents, just to negate stuff. Yes, it might be a glorified hand. Yes, it might be a rare version of effect variant, but it's much better than effect variant, because effect variant will negate the card. It would negate it from hand, it would negate the card, but you can't do it on your own turn, which is good. And sometimes you need that sometimes you need that 6 hand trap just to sort you out, yeah. And 1 Spyral mission, rescue mission, yeah. It's just to get stuff out of the graveyard. The other effect does not come in that often once, but I was losing, I lost that game anyway, which never will come up again. Hopefully it won't. Which is cool. This card's very good, very powerful. Helps in a load situation. That's all the main deck, which is 18 monsters, 18 spells, 4 traps. So back time for the extra. So Spyral, double helix, 2 of these. So you'll summon 2 of these sometimes, not all the time. So just make sure to Spyral, declare top card. Make sure you know it first before you declare, just in case you guessed it wrong. Yep. So because if you make sure you know what you get on the first, which is much better. And then you can summon it away and do have a link page with it, which is cool, which is good. So then we got 1 Spyral, one Sky Striker, Ray, Kagari, just to get stuff back from the graveyard, just to add more just to get the branded spells and traps back to your hand, and then against 1 for every spell in your graveyard, which is good, which makes this deck. Which is very good. Usually you join this and link it away with it, or sometimes you have a bad ball, you're going to make sure it's in the link. But just be careful, because this gives the opponent another zone. Then we've got Shishuku. Shishuku would down the spells for them, and then if you got no branded, and then if you got no Sky Striker spells and traps, you can use this to get another one, which is good. You want some of this too often in this build, but more often than not, you'll need it anyway, yeah. Now you play 1 Link Career just because it's a good level 1, just to make more links. Yeah, there's a few level 1s in this deck already. Yeah, and this card will help you out in those situations which you need to get more links. Yeah, and you play 1 Nightmare Mermaid just to get Ipley out of the deck. That's all. And if you leave this on the field, you'll get the opponent will lose 1,000 times, which comes in sometimes, but most of the time this card's not on the field. Okay. Most of the time this card's never on the field long enough anyway. There's just a link away, yep. One proxy drone just to detect your monsters, just to see what happens, just to detect them, just to show your opponent's monsters, just to help down those situations, yep. Then we play 1 Nightmare Phoenix just to get rid of back row, and then if you co-link, you draw 1 card, which does happen sometimes with deck, not very often. But to get rid of more back row, it's always good. Goblin, just to get just normal summon, yeah, make sure it's just point to link zone, which is good. So this card makes it link summoning very easy for this deck, makes it good and hard, makes it hard for the opponent, it's good when it got the target effect, okay? Then 1 Gugutsu, just to get rid of more monsters, just to send monsters. This one does not target, so it's getting some decks, it's good to have a card that does not target, which is good. And now the link points are awful, but that does not happen very often. Most of the time you're summoning in good pointers for this deck, which is cool. Then 1 Nightmare Unicorn, just to get rid of monsters. If you get the draws, that's excellent. If you leave the field, you get the draw effect, which is good, but does not come up. The send-in effect is the more prominent one, yeah, which is good. Most of the time, you're summoning this just to go second, just to get other monsters away, or just to make sure everything was cleared off the board. Yep. Then one decoy taunt just to have negation father just to sort you out against some decks. It's good as big attack. It helps you out. If you're the monster, that's fine. That's good anyway. Yep. Okay, one Nightmare Ibley, not Ibley. Yeah, Ibley. Just to Griffin. Just to summon with a monster, you can negate card effects and have a permanent skill drain just to get spell and trash card from your graveyard just to set you up for the next turn, just to make you do those sort of things, which is good, which is cool, which makes this deck very good. Then play one battle load just to put steal opponent monsters, just to get those out of those situations, to minus opponents, and it's a big monster on the field, so against Trickshot this is excellent against them, because they can't get past it unless they make another battle load. Then you know what happens with a battle load, battle load, yep. And that's good. Hard to get rid of a card with monster card effects. You have to get rid of other ways, which is cool. Then once Goldie just to make more monsters, just special summon more cards. Yep. Cards to sort get there's extra draws are always helpful. Yep, to make it easier and harder for the other decks to play against. Okay, that's the new Spyral deck by far for July 2018. This. Hope you enjoyed the show. Did you enjoy the show today? Loads of likes. Join the Hat Cap today, and hopefully you will subscribe and supply and always watch my videos when they're on. Okay, see you.